It's a different hook set. And we went on a. I'm on YouTube now. Me and her are on YouTube. We ended up catching a bunch. We ended up catching a bunch of them, and I had never caught a legal one until I took that trip. So we got on this guy's boat named Salty Strikes. His name is Chris, and I had been watching him for about a year. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to Florida, so I'm gonna try and book him because he always likes to catch. He lives down there. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So we booked him and went out there, and he said, "Oh man, you guys picked the wrong time to go." He didn't think we were gonna catch any. And then all of a sudden, we ended up catching like 17, and we caught 8 keepers, which you can keep 8 apiece. But I caught my first legal one, and my girl caught one that was like 16.5 inches, big sheep's head. So we had some of those for dinner. It was awesome, great trip. But I'm on YouTube. It's called. He traveled 2,800 miles for this fish. That's what his title says. But you'll see us on there. We're catching sheep's head. And I caught my first legal one, and we ended up bringing 8 home, and I made fish, and because we stayed in an Airbnb, so I cooked fish that night, and I cooked, you know what I mean? It was a blast. I had so much fun. But yeah, sheep's head are one of my favorite saltwater fish to eat, for sure. But you have to wait, like you know, you have to use. We were just using shrimp. Some people use fiddler crab for them, right? But he just took off the tail of the shrimp and then put a hook in the end of it. And then he said, once it bites, wait, do not set the hook. And it was so hard for me not to set that hook, man. I'm going to tell you, it was so hard. But I figured it out, and then I started catching them because you have to wait for them to you know, you have to wait for it to have to eat some flounder. Oh, yeah, I have flounder, too. I caught a flounder. What is it called? Ponce Inlet. Yeah, I like to go to Daytona. That's one of my favorite places at Daytona, but then Ponce Inlet is one of the best fishing places you can go to. I caught flounder there, caught mangrove snapper there. This guy caught a shark that was like 102 pounds, 110 pounds or something like that. And he caught him at the very end of the pier, and he walked him all the way down to the beach through surfers and through everything. And he caught a big old black tip shark. It was massive. But anyway, it was that's one of my best places to fish is Ponce Inlet, because you can catch bluefish, mangrove snapper, flounder, shark, jack of all. There's a bunch of other stuff sheep's head. You can catch a bunch of stuff out of there. You got an 8. What's that? An 8.5. Oh, 36 inches. Nice. That's crazy. You do it all, man. Where it comes to the saltwater fishing, that's cool. Like I would love to go out there. I can go out there. Like I said, out here we do rock fishing, link cod, tuna, and then crabbing. I do crabbing too because we have Dungeness crab out here, which is amazing. And my buddies camp every week up at Bodega Bay. Out of Bodega Bay is one of the best crab fisheries you can go to. So I went on a boat 4 days in a row. I brought back probably about 30 pounds of crab. It was ridiculous. And we ate crab every night. We did it big down there. We were out on a boat for a long time, and I used before that we went rock fishing. So I used all of my carcasses from my rockfish to catch crab, and that was the best bait that you could use down there. I heard they like bluegill too, and I said, man, I got bluegill. I start saving my bluegill heads so that I can catch them. You can catch them from the shore too with a little crab snare. So I'll use my heads as a bluegill, put that in a little crab snare, cast that out, and catch some crab.